the topics what we are going to cover. If function, pivot table, text to column, data validation, and so on. These are all the topics. Now, these topics are interesting because this is actually what a data analyst in the organization requires. A data analyst should know this basic topics, only then they can become good into Power BI and Tableau and other softwares which are running in the market. So right now, just to begin the session, I will start with something interesting. I will give you a trick of replacing 50 functions, 50 functions by one shortcut. Okay, 50 functions. Trust me, it would be very simple. And let's begin. I'm using the Excel, I'm using Excel, which is the latest version, Office 365 version. And you can see on my screen, this is the screen over here. Now, everyone, 50 functions, as I promised, I'll not take more than 10 minutes for this particular topic. And let's see this example. Suppose I write a name of the person. Let's say I write my name. Okay, let's say if I write down Monday, and if I drag down, I'll be getting Monday to Friday and Saturday, everything. If I write the word January, and I'll be getting January to December. If I write only 3 characters, I'll be able to get all those 3 characters. But if I write here, let's say Jan, 3 characters, I'll be able to get it. But now please tell me, I'm not here to teach this thing. Obviously, you know about it. But if I type my name over here, what do you expect? What will I get when I drag down? You can exactly. If I type my country name, India, from where I come right now. If I type my city name, and if I drag down, these are name of the cities in India. So whatever names you remember, you can just drag it, put it down, and you'll be getting all the data here. So this is something which you already know, right? This is something which you have come to learn over here. That's known as custom list. Now, when I go for a training, suppose I want to create some data set. I'll tell you the implementation as well. I want to create a data set, let's say name, country, city, sales. So what I do is I don't invest time of my participants writing in front of them. I don't want to invest or waste their time. I'll just drag down, I'll get all the data. So how do I create this? First of all, what it is known as? This is known as custom list. The name of the topic is custom list. Okay, I'll write down here for people who do not understand. Custom list. How do I create it? And let's see in this session. So I will be doing a practical. You can see this recording after the session. We cannot do it side by side because this will take longer time. File menu bar, and I can go to this options, file options. In the advanced, I have to scroll at the bottom. File options, and then I can go to the advanced. Here in the create list, I can just click on this edit custom list option here. When I click on edit custom list, I'll be getting this a dialog box over here. This dialog box, there are 4 lists which are predefined by Microsoft. We don't have to create it. It is by default defined. These are the list which is defined by me right now in this place. So what I'll do is I will write down the name of the participants who are there in the training today. We have participants like Shaima. Then we have participant, let's say S.A.Z.A. Sazad, Sen Gupta. These are name of the participants today in the training. Samiha. Then we have Samania, Sezat, and few more names. So I'll just write down these names and something related to Preeti, P-R-I-T-Y. Then we have Parthu and so on. Finally, if I'm okay, I'll just click on add button. And now I can just click on OK. Now, once you click on OK, everyone, I remember only one name. Let's say I remember Preeti. And then when I drag down, I'll get list of name of all the participants who are attending the training today. If I remember some other name, let's say as Samania, and if I just drag down, I'll be getting list of name of all the people here. So now imagine if you're working in a if you're working in a corporate company, you have list of all the clients, right? 100, 200 clients. What people do today is they copy paste manually. Instead of doing that, you can teach Excel, boss. I will tell you the name. You remember the name. I will drag down and you'll get all the list. Now, similarly, this is for client. Now, suppose Moshi is a person who is looking after this training. He wants to create a database of all the people, and it is repetitive task for attendance and everything. This way you can keep a track as well. So I will just come back over here. This is first topic named as custom list. Now imagine the list is lengthy. The list is of 1000 records. Can we write down 1000 records manually? It becomes difficult. File menu bar options, advanced. And here when I go down, in the edit custom list, remember you cannot write 1000 names. Here in the edit custom list, you can import data from the cells directly. 1000, 10,000, 20,000. You can import the data and the list will go over here. Okay, it will go over here. So this is how we can keep a track. Now, this was the first topic. What I'll do is I'll write down the topics names as well on this location. So you'll keep a track, custom list. Second topic, I'm talking about 50 functions by one shortcut. Is it possible? Everyone, you can put in the chat window. Is it possible to replace 50 functions by one shortcut? Have you ever seen in Excel?
Yeah, it is
There might be a way.
Sorry?
There might be a way we are going to learn.
Oh, okay, perfect, super. So let's say if I write down the name of the country, let's say as India, or let me write as Monday, basic simple one. And if I drag down right now, so this is a proper case Monday. If you see, I'm going to replace 50 functions with one shortcut. If I want to convert into uppercase, everyone, you write upper, right? You write the function named as equal to upper, and then you write the cell number, which is given here. But now in this training, I am going to make you a little bit lazy and smart at the same time. You can just write down as Monday, enter, and then what you can do is you can just drag down. Okay, so you can just write Monday, and then you can press Control E. Control E is a shortcut to get the pattern data at the bottom. So Control E stands for E for elephant. Control is a flash fill shortcut. I repeat again. If I want the text in small case, I will write as Monday, Control E. This will convert into lowercase. So left, what you call upper and lower, these two functions we have replaced. If I want the first three characters, everyone, you know, we use a left function, but I want to make you lazy and smart at the same time. So you can type MON, enter, or you can say as Control E, I'll be getting the data here. If I want the 4 characters, I'll just type MOND, Control E. So Control E is a shortcut to get the answers. Let me write it again. Suppose I have name of the participant today, which was Preeti. So Preeti, if I write down and if I drag down, here, if I want uppercase, Preeti, enter, Control E. If I want lowercase, Control E. First character, Control E. Last character Y, enter, Control E. When I put last character, it fails. It fails. So what was the problem? The problem was it was not able to understand for the first time. So we need to teach them again, Control Z. Sometimes there are misunderstanding between you and friends and college people. So you need to go back and tell them, boss, I want last character, Control E. So you can admit, you can teach Excel to get the answers. So this was about the text function. Now, imagine you have recently joined one company, let's say Coca-Cola. Okay, let's say a Coca-Cola company have joined and they want email IDs to be created for all you people, email IDs. Now, if I want to create an email ID like this, preeti@coca-cola.com. Now, imagine how much time it takes to create this email ID. You need to use functions, get the answers. But here in less than 1 second, Control E, you'll be creating email IDs of all the participants in one shot. It is highly possible. Let me show you with the proper data. Now, I have this data on the screen right now. If you see, this is the data right now. Suppose these are the first name and the last name from this data set. If I want to capture the first name, everyone, today we use a function named as replace and find. People are expert. They know, right, how to find out the first word. Replace and find is a function. But I've come here to make you smarter. Just press Control E. Control E. GP. Control E. You can also reverse LOPAG. Control E. So you can reverse this particular text using the same function or same shortcut, Control E. Right. How do I concatenate two cells together? If I have two data separately, this is the method. Enter, Control E. If I want to create an email ID for them, since they have joined Coca-Cola company, and this is the way I can East-West University, eastwest.com. For time being, allow me to write it, and Control E. So this is the way you can save a lot of time. Okay, you can save a lot of time. So please tell me in the chat window, is this useful? Have you seen this earlier? Okay, is it beneficial to you? So we be in the same line. You can put in the chat window rather than unmuting, right? Everyone. Superb. Remember, you have come here to be smart, and these are the shortcuts I'm bringing from all the organization where I'm training them right now. So, superb. Thank you, everyone. I can see the responses. Yes. I have the choices, which is given as red, blue, green, and so on. If I want to find out the last choice, I can write RED, enter Control E. Okay, Control Z. So I can write as black, enter Control E. So what I did was I taught them twice, red and black, and I've got the answer. Okay. So this is how you can get the answers over here. This was about the text data type. Now, if I want to show you about the date data type, remember upper, lower, proper, left, right, trim, mid, concatenate, split. There are so many functions. Same shortcut, Control E is a shortcut mantra I can give. Now, this is few functions. Now, let's talk about the date functions. If I have to create date functions, can I do it using same shortcut? Let me share my screen. Right. So these are the dates. If I want to find out the date, so I'll just put here 2012, Control E. Okay, so I'll just put here 12, enter Control E. If I want the day, I'll put 24, enter Control E. And month, if I want 07, enter Control E. E is a shortcut, Control E. I know you are very busy people. You will not get time to remember all these shortcuts. I will give you a long cut to remember that thing. So when you type 12, when you keep your cursor here, the name of this feature is known as flash fill. Everyone, in the fill option, you can see this is the flash fill option. So I can select flash fill. Here again 24, enter, and I can select the option given here as flash fill. The month I can put here 7, enter, and I can say flash fill. So everyone, 50 functions, remember you can pick up from here. And the last one, we are coming to the last one. Now, this is the mobile phone numbers or the landline numbers of different places and countries. If I want to convert into this format, I can use Control E to get the answers. I can press Control E to get the answers. So what is Control E? On the left-hand side, data should be there. On the top, you should teach them one time. And at the bottom, you can expect them what you want the answers. Okay. These are 50 shortcuts, everyone, by 50 functions by one shortcut, Control E. Okay, that's the part over here. This is what the organization uses. Now, when you go into the corporate company, Excel is the basic required for any any domain, any organization, any government organization. They use Excel as a basic. On that Excel, then only you can brush up on Power BI, Tableau, and PowerPoint, and many things. So now we are coming to the actual topic of the session, which are used by many data analysts in the organization. Okay, what are the topics? Let me share on my screen. We'll be talking about these topics in a sequence. Let's talk about the if condition. See, many people might be knowing if condition, but I'll be talking about in a very basic and simple language so that you understand if condition. Right. So I'll just write down some numbers over here. Please see on my screen. These are some numbers 10 to 100. And here, how to learn if function. If I say want to compare whether these numbers are greater or not, let me put here 25, 35, and clear formats. Perfect. So I'm just comparing these two numbers over here. I'm just trying to compare two numbers over here. How do I do it? Many people know it. Equal to A1 greater than B1. This is a very simple method. Equal to A1 greater than B1. This is known as logical test. When I press enter, I'll be getting the answers as true and false. So if it is greater, it will give me true. If it is smaller, it will give me false. Now this everyone knows, right? Even a college or school going student also knows it. But true and false is not a good idea. So what I want is greater or smaller. So I can double click on this place. How do I write if condition? This is important. IF open bracket. IF open bracket, comma. At the end, I can say as greater and smaller. Enter. So instead of true and false, you'll be getting greater and smaller. This is the easiest method you can do it, right? So I can write down equal to if, open bracket, and then this is a logical test. This is the value if I get positive. This is the value if something is negative. Right. Let me show you one more example here. Suppose I have this numbers and I want to compare and I want to see those numbers which are less than 100. Okay. Which are less than 100. Or let's say less than 0. Sorry. So I'll write here equal to this particular cell is less than 0. So I'll be getting here false. Wherever it is less than 0, it will be giving us true values. Please see, these are the true values here. Now, obviously, I want to write in a better manner, positive or negative. So here I'll write as if open bracket. And here at the end, I can write as positive. Here I should write as negative. And here I'll write as positive. Enter. So negative and positive, these are the values, which is very simple. I'm taking off from a very smooth right now. So wherever it is negative, it will give me below 0 are negative values here. So everyone, this is the basic if function which I'm talking about right now. Right. Now, so I'll take one important topic at the same time. Right. If you have any questions about if condition, please put in the chat window. I'll be able to help you out. I can also talk Hindi, right? I know, like I've asked them, Hindi में काफी लोग you talk about, अब बहुत सारे लोग हिंदी में बात करते हैं, तो I'm comfortable in Hindi. I know 5 languages, English, Hindi, Marathi, Sindhi, and C language. So I can speak into 5 different languages. So all right. So I'll repeat this if condition. I'll repeat the if condition. So how do I write that if topic? So please have a look here. Remember, equal to, any formula starts with equal to sign, and I can write as D1 greater than 0. Okay, this is the logical test. When you press enter, by default, the answers will be either true or false. Okay, these are true or false. But suppose if you don't want true and false, so you can just double click over here. I can write as if open bracket. And here I can write as positive in double quotes and negative in double quotes. Enter. So this is the way you can write down the if condition, and I can just drag it down. So I can just drag it down. Okay. Abul Qasim, I'm not sure. Hindi में बात करना चाहिए पूरे session का. This will be Moshi can interrupt in between. Moshi.
Yes, sir.
अच्छा. Yeah.
Yes, sir. You can carry on Hindi. We can
हिंदी में,
understand.
अरे वाह, हिंदी में मैं बात करता हूँ. सो आप सब लोग के लिए माफ करिए, मैं बहुत कम हिंदी में बोलता हूँ फॉर ट्रेनिंग पर्पस, बट आई ट्राई माय बेस्ट. सो देखिए, इफ कंडीशन का ये था आपके लिए सॉल्यूशन. अब देखते हैं डेटा वैलिडेशन. एवरीवन, डेटा वैलिडेशन बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग टॉपिक है. उसके लिए मैंने एक अलग से एक्सेल फाइल बनाई है. डेटा वैलिडेशन में क्या कर सकते हैं, देखिए मेरे स्क्रीन पे. यहाँ पे यूजुअली क्या होता है, जब भी आप किसी को डेटा या कोई एक्सेल भेजते हो, अगर आपने उनको कहा है कि आपको डेटा अपर केस में ही लिखना है, लेकिन वो सुनते नहीं, दे डोंट अंडरस्टैंड, तो वो अपने हिसाब से लिखना चालू कर देते हैं. आप यहाँ पे उनको ट्रेन कर सकते हैं, उनको रेस्ट्रिक्ट कर सकते हैं कि इस सेल में डेटा टेक्स्ट ही होना चाहिए, इस सेल में डेटा नंबर्स होने चाहिए, या इस सेल में कुछ और होना चाहिए. सो दैट आप उसको रेस्ट्रिक्ट कर सकते हैं. Okay, so I'll again come back to English. All right. Perfect. I'll keep in English, English thoda bahut. So you are on this, please. I understand. What is data validation? First, you understand the topic. The data validation is restricting cells to accept either text or number or dates. If you go to any corporate company, people still today make a lot of mistakes. Text की जगह number डाल देंगे, number की जगह text, and so on. What we can do is, in Excel, we can put data validation. How do I do that? Please see. In this particular cell, if I write down 1, it is accepting. If I write down ABC, it is accepting. If I write down true, or if I write down date. So please see, this is a number on the right-hand side. This is a text on the left-hand side. This is true value in the center. It's known as Boolean value. इसको कहते हैं Boolean data type या Boolean values. And this one is the date data type, ये वाला. Okay, this one is the number, this one is text. But what I want is, I want people to enter only numbers. यहाँ पे सिर्फ और सिर्फ numbers होने चाहिए. So how do I do that? Okay, how do I do that? Here I can select this data. Please see, I can select this cells 2 to 10. And in the data tab, this one is the data validation. Please observe, in the data tab, that's a data validation. I can tell them, okay, boss, right now, don't allow any value. It is allowing text, date, numbers, everything. I'll tell them, no, don't allow all the values. Just allow whole numbers between which are 1 to 100. Okay. The whole numbers should be between 1 to 100, and I can just click on it. So now people will enter 2, 3, 4, but when they type A, B, C, D, enter, they will get an error. If they type here some date, enter, they'll get an error. So remember, this numbers will be accepted. They cannot accept number greater than 100. It should be below 100, okay, or 100 or below 100. So I'll just write here some numbers. So remember, how did I do that? Let me do it again for you. I will first clear the formats. I will select this data right now. And then data tab ke andar, I will go to data validation. I can go to data validation. Here I will select whole numbers, जो कि होने चाहिए between 1 to 100. Let me zoom the screen. It should be between 1 to 100 and click on OK. So I can enter only numbers here. I cannot enter the text. It will throw an error message. Right. So I will show you an interesting part right now. Here is a list. Right. So what I want is right now, I want name of all the people right now here. Okay. Which is the biggest city in Bangladesh and the famous city? Can you please put in the chat window? So what I'll do, yeah, Dhaka. Okay. Dhaka is the famous, yes. So I will go to data tab. Please see, I will select this location. I will select this data. And here in the data validation, I will tell them that give me a list. I will tell them, give me a list. What is the list? I will write as Dhaka. I will write as Barisal and NAOKHALI. Finally, NAOKHALI. And I can click on OK. So from here, I can select Dhaka. From here, I can select this particular city. From here, I can select this one. And from here, you can select this one. So what I did was I created one list. I created one list over here. I will repeat again for people who did not understand. I will clear the format. Right. So selected this data tab, and here I can click on the data validation. Okay. And click on OK. So who is the famous person in your batch, by the way? Who is the most smart and talented person? Can you tell me? So I'll write down here, talented people. Who is the talented person in your whole batch in your class? So I'll write down the name here. And the names are list. So the names are given here as Nipu, ASH, Ashraful, NAYEM, Ishmam. And I can just click on OK. So these are the most talented people in the classroom. Okay, Nipul, Ashraf, Naeem, and so on. So I can select the names over here. So remember everyone. So see, I am from different place. I might make a mistake, right? When I'm typing your name, very highly possible. So in order to avoid the mistakes, we have created a list so that boss, you select from here. You don't make mistakes here. In India, there is one city named as Bangalore. Bangalore is a famous city in India, and the name has changed to Bangalore. There's another city, Kolkata. It was earlier Calcutta. So people might write two different names. So we'll give them one option. Boss, you select either Kolkata or Calcutta. You select Bangalore or Bangalore. Same way, I'll tell people to select only Dhaka. Don't use typing this methods here, right? So now the first three characters, you see when you go by flight, right? From Dhaka to Pune or Mumbai, when you go on the flight ticket, you have three characters. In India, Bangalore is BLR. For Pune, it is PNE. So if you want three characters only in the flight ticket, how do I do that? Here, I can select this data. I can go to data validation. In this case, I'll tell them the text list should be between 3 to 3 characters. Okay. So it should be, I can write as less than 4 characters. So when I click on OK, text length should be less than 4 characters. So when I click on OK, if I type more than 4 characters, press enter, it will not accept. So Pune Airport PNQ, Bangalore Airport BRLR, Delhi Airport DLR, and so on. So these are the name of the airports in the short form which are given here. Now, this is one example. Yeah, sure. Jamil, I'll go a bit slow for you. So dates in 2021. I want people to enter dates only between in the year 2021. Okay, how do I do that? In the data validation, boss, I can just go to data validation. Here, I think you have understood the list option, everyone. The list option, the text length option you have understood, the whole number you have understood, these 3 options. And now I can also learn about the next part, which is the date. Now in this date option, I can write here as 1/1/2021, 31st of 12th, 2021. And now I can just click on OK button. So this will allow only dates which are between 2021. Okay. So if I put some date which is not in 2021, let's say 2023, it will not accept. Okay. This will not accept. So coming to the point here, what are we learning, everyone? Data validation. Before you send data for analysis purpose, you have to restrict the people to enter only valid data. Invalid data not accepted. This is how we are going to take care. Right? I hope you're getting the point, everyone. Data validation. Now, this is date above 2021. Date above 2021. I will select this data. I will select the data over here. And in the data validation, Ishrat, I'll repeat for you. I will select the option as date. And this date should be greater than, it should be greater than 1/1/2021. Okay, 1/1/2021. Now I can just click on OK. So this will accept only dates which are above 2021. Okay. If I try to enter date which is below 2021, it will not accept 1/1/2020. And it will not accept the data. Okay. So this is how you work with the data validation part. I will repeat one topic for Ishrat. Ishrat Jahan Rakhi. Can you repeat for the text length? Text length. So this is the text length. Let me repeat the topic for you. Suppose I have this data and I want them to accept only 2 characters. I will select these 2 characters from here. I will select the data from here. In the data tab, I can click on data validation. Data validation. And here I can select the option given here as text length. Text length should not, or it should be less than 3 characters. When I say 3, it should be less than 3, right? So I can just click on OK. Here, if I write as PP, enter, PPP 3 times, it will not accept. Okay. Right. Ishrat, I hope you're getting the point. Perfect. Now, this is what the data validation. The topic is very lengthy, but I'll make you understand in a better manner. But before that, I wanted to understand which charts do you prepare in the college? Which charts do you prepare? Column charts, pie chart, line chart? Mostly what in East West University, what charts you're learning? Pie. Okay, pie chart. Let me show you the most common chart in the world used today is bar chart, column chart and bar chart. It is the most boring chart, trust me. We are going to make that chart a bit interesting so that you can be good into presentation. Okay, let me show you this thing. Column and pie, I agree. Have a look here. I will write down the name of the participants and the scores. Right. Please have a look here. To create a chart in 1 second, we can use Alt F1 as a shortcut. Everyone, if you remember, Alt F1. Alt F1 is a shortcut to create a chart in 1 second. So okay, because of my keyboard issues, so no problem. Insert menu bar, I can still go back and create a column chart. Now, this is the most boring chart people have ever seen in their life. And still, the most famous people still do the same thing in the organization. So how do you make this chart very interesting? Please observe, everyone. How do I make it more interesting? So first thing, in the insert menu bar, I can just go to the shapes option and create one shape. Please see, these are the arrow shapes. Okay, this is the arrow shape. I can just create over here. I can definitely change the color to make it look better. Now, coming to this part. So creating this particular chart is not difficult. Creating that particular shape is also not difficult. Now, what you can do is select this shape, Control C, select this bars, Control V. Okay, I repeat, Control Z. Creating
Can
charts
you
and
do this again?
yeah, I'm doing it again. Creating chart and creating shapes is not a difficult topic, right? You can create it separately. But what I've done is I copied this Control C for copy, and selected this Control V for paste. Okay, V for paste, Control Z. So what organizations are doing today, they have become more smarter. What they do today is they go to stock images. What they do is, and in stock images, now this is an example of one of the pharmaceutical company where they were comparing with the old age people, with the young women, and with the kids. They selected this option, and now those people have got different images or cutouts. Okay, they got different cutouts or images, and here these are the images. So I'll make it as 1, and maybe I can make it as 2, right? So now if I select Control C, select this Control V. Okay, all of them have got the same thing, Control Z. So I selected Control C, selected this bar, all bars are selected. So I will click on that very slowly, Control V. I repeat, select this, Control C, select this bar, and Control V. Control C, select this bar, Control V. So this way I can tell that's okay, Sazat. Okay, Sazat, let's say it's a name of an old lady, and Partho is name of a kid over here, and then so on. So these are different names, and this is the sales done by those people, or maybe some score about it. So this is how we can make your visuals more interesting. Coming back to a topic of data validation, everyone. So can we create a data validation list of these options, everyone? Can we do this? Let me know. A list should have only pass, fail, yes, no, maybe, and the city name.
Yes, we can.
Right?
हाँ कर सकते हैं
यस बिल्कुल बिल्कुल आप कर पाओगे उसको. देखिए डेटा वैलिडेशन, यहाँ पे किया डेटा वैलिडेशन, यहाँ से किया लिस्ट. अब लिस्ट टाइप करने के लिए बहुत टाइम जाएगा, सो आई कैन जस्ट क्लिक ऑन दिस बटन, select the list on the right hand side, you see, and then click on OK. So I've got list of all the states. Okay. Now it's a very interesting and vast topic, everyone. Now I think you are comfortable with data validation. You have understood this topic. You have also understood this if condition, how to work on the if condition. Let's talk about the interesting topic. Now I'm talking about a heavy topic, which is known as VLOOKUP, index and match. Everyone, I would require your attention for next 30 minutes. This is a continuation of topic, which is VLOOKUP. Why I took these charts, why I took this flash fill, to keep you aligned, to make you interested. But these topics are very important. You can give a 5-star. How much important it is? Today, almost 88 lakhs people are watching this. How many people are there in competition with you? 88 lakh people. Let me show you. So I also have recorded almost 11,000 videos on YouTube. Okay, 11,000 videos. So this is one of the video, 88 lakhs people have watched it. By the time you graduate from your college, 1 CR people have watched my video and they've learned from here. So how many videos are there on YouTube today? It is 11,000 videos on YouTube. You'll find it. Okay. Now Excel, Word, PowerPoint, Outlook, VB, and so on. There are plenty of topics you'll be able to see. Now, coming to the point, why did I say VLOOKUP important? Please see, this is the most searched term on YouTube and Google for Excel. So you need to understand, when you go for an interview, people will ask this question, what is VLOOKUP? So request you to pay attention over here about the topic. All right, lookup tutorial. So I will explain this lookup in a very simple fashion and simple manner here. What are the topics we are going to cover in lookup? exact match, rules to follow, approximate match, data validation, hlookup, vlookup with trim, vlookup with trim 2. And if time permits, I'll cover all of them. Okay, but let's try to see those topics. The first one, vlookup exact match. Everyone, it's a most searched function on Google. So please observe, these are the products, product code, quantity and price in 1000, quantity and price in 1000. So if I want to find the price of AC, what people do is they search AC in this column. They have got this AC. And then in AC, they will go and search for this price, which is 35,000. Okay. Similarly, if I want to find out the price of camera, so camera price is 77,000. So if you go to college, right? If you go to college and there's an admin person and you go and ask to your admin, okay, can I get my mark sheet? Can I get my attendance? So they ask you your ID number, college ID number. Based on that college ID number, they search and they give you whole details. Same way, I have the name of the products. These are name of the products. If I type the name of the product here as, let's say, camera, I should get the price of that camera over here. If I write here lights, okay, I'll be getting the lights over here, which is 35,000. If I type here as mobile, I'll be getting mobile, which is 18,000. How to get this answers? That's the topic here. So remember, three things you have to remember. How many things? Three things. Number one, this is known as lookup value. Lookup value. Okay. This is known as table array. Three things you have to remember. Table array. Okay. And this column is known as column index number. How many things? Number one is lookup value by which you are trying to search the answer. Table array is the data because you have so many tables, right? Here is one table and this is the column index number. So if I want to find out the price, how do I write it? Equal to VLOOKUP. Okay. Equal to VLOOKUP. Let me zoom for you. Equal to VLOOKUP. Then this is the lookup value. Please observe, I'm reading from here lookup value. So lookup value is this particular value, comma. Then it says table array. There are hundreds of tables on the sheet, but I'll pick up this table, which is given here. Okay, comma, and column index number. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you want the price column here, then I have to type here 4, comma 0, close the bracket. Okay, what is 0? I will explain you in next 5 minutes. So these are the 4 parameters. When you press enter, you'll get the answer. So if I type here AC, if I write here mobile, if I write here laptop, and fridge. Okay, and I can write on fridge. I will repeat the topic. Please have a look here. The first one is known as the lookup value. First one is known as the lookup value, number one. Second, this is known as the table array. Okay, table array. And this column, okay, price column is known as column index number. Okay, 3 things. So let me show you right that function again. Yes. So I will just write down here as equal to V. What is V, by the way? I forgot to tell you. V stands for vertical. This is a vertical table, right? A table which is going vertically downwards is known as VLOOKUP. Here we apply VLOOKUP. And then what is then HLOOKUP? A table which is growing horizontally forward. The table which is growing horizontally forward, we apply HLOOKUP for that. So H stands for horizontal, and here in the V stands for vertical. Remember, V stands for vertical. So now I can write here VLOOKUP. I can write here the lookup value, comma. The table array is this data over here, comma, 4, 0. 4 is a column index number, and I can press enter. So this is the lookup value, or this is the output value which I've got. Okay. Now this is VLOOKUP, very simple. Now, what is the meaning of 0? Some people might have a question, right? What is the meaning of the 0? If I go to VLOOKUP approximate, let me show you the answer here. Can you tell me what is the mistake in this particular formula?
There is not any 0.
0 is not there. Okay, perfect. What I want is, if the sales amount is this much, a person should get this much commission, correct? If I'm a salesperson in the company, if I do a sales of 2,000, I should get a commission of 40 rupees, correct? So here in this place, after 3, I should put 0. according to you, 0 is missing. I'll press enter. But when I type 99, it is giving NA. Is it the right answer?
No, this is not the right answer.
No.
Exactly. So if I type here 100, I'm getting the answer as 0, which is correct. If I type 2000, I'm getting 40. If I type here 3200, and if I type here 999 or 9999, which is NA. So imagine if now a person is doing 1 rupee less or 1 taka less, then the person should get at least 500 or 1400, right? But here it is saying as NA. Do you think the salesperson will stay in the company? He'll leave away as early as possible because of this one mistake, right? So what we need to do is we have to tell to Excel, don't be so strict, give us the approximate answers. How do I tell them? 0 stands for exact match. Instead of 0, you type as 1. 1 means approximate match. So if you do a sales of 9999, you'll be getting a commission of 500 rupees or 500 taka. Even if you do 1 rupee less, it will go to the upper bracket and give you 500. If I do 2999, how much commission will I get?
40.
40 rupees.
Exactly. 2999, 40 rupees. Exactly right. So do you think this is right way approximate match?
No.
Exactly. It says approximate, but it is not approximate. So if you're giving interview, right, they ask you what is approximate match in Excel. So you should not tell them it is approximately matching the records. Don't use that word. People have done it and they didn't clear the interview. So approximate matches, even if 1 taka is less, it will go to the previous data and give you the value there. Right. Okay. So this is approximate match, which is VLOOKUP. Now, here, some interesting part for you, everyone. Interesting part for you is you can mix up things right now. For example, here I will add the data validation. Please observe data validation. I will create here a list. Okay. I selected the cell, selected the list, and in this list, I want this particular data. Okay. And click on OK. So I've got a list of all the names. This is very easy, I guess. So list of all the names. Now, here I want to apply VLOOKUP formula. So I'll write as equal to VLOOKUP. Lookup value from here, comma, this is my table array, comma, 4, 0. No changes. It is the same formula. The only thing is I have mixed up this data validation with this VLOOKUP. So you see, I'm getting different answers for that data set, different answers. Okay. So data validation with VLOOKUP. Coming to a part, everyone, we have seen VLOOKUP, approximate VLOOKUP. Now let's talk about the hlookup here. Here I have the data, which is hlookup. 90. Yeah. So you'll be getting Excel files, Abul, for practice as well. I'm talking only about the topics which are cream layer, which are used in the organization. Trust me, I'm training almost 15 countries across the world, bigger organization, bigger giants. This is the basic everywhere is required. So 95% companies use VLOOKUP, 99% companies use VLOOKUP. hlookup is not used by the organization, but still it is good to know how do you create this function for hlookup. I will give you a practice file. I'll give you a shortcut of 200 shortcuts document. I'll give you 100 videos of Excel where you can watch as well. Okay. This videos are available online, which is VB Advanced Excel. But if you want Hindi English, I will share the link with Moshi. We have a separate premium course, which I think Moshi and Tejas will have a word for the discount coupon as well. You can pick up that thing. Right. So what is the hlookup? hlookup option would be a different thing over here. So now this is the hlookup. So what I want is I will type here mobile and I should get the value over here. How do I write it? Please observe equal to hlookup. Please observe the lookup value is given here as mobile, comma. This is the table array on the right hand side. You see, I'm selecting the table array, comma. Then I have the row index number as 4. Earlier it was column index number, comma 0 and close the bracket. So this is the hlookup value which is given over here, equal to hlookup A9 this particular data set, comma 4, comma 0. And you'll be getting this value. So if I type here, let's say AC, I'll be getting 35,000. If I type here, let's say as mobile, and I'll be getting NA, mobile space. Yes, 18,000. So you'll be getting all the answers over here. Okay, this is the hlookup. Any questions on hlookup?
Do we need to log the table arrow section with $sign if you drag the result column?
Yes, we have to log the data set. Yes.
Can you repeat hlookup one more time?
Yeah, sure. No problem. Yes. Will I get the courses on? Yeah, see, we have the. Yeah, you'll be getting the courses in the chat window. Our team will be working. Moshi and the team will be talking to each other, and they'll give you some access to the courses based on some requirement there. Yeah. All right. So let me show you that part, everyone. How do I use this hlookup? Please observe. I can select this data. Okay, I can select the data, and here I can give the name in this box as, let's see, what is the name I should give? The name will be as Nipu. Nipu is the name of the person today in the training, NIPU. Enter. So this is the name of the table right now, Nipu. Here I'll write as equal to hlookup. Then lookup value is the first option, comma, I can type here Nipu, comma 4, comma 0. Okay, so what is the name of Nipu here? Nipu is a name of the table right now. So I can just press enter. Here I can type as AC, enter. Here I can type as fridge, enter. And here I can type the option as laptop, enter. I'll be getting the answers here. So yes, you can give a name to this data set. And even if you drag down, not a problem. Please observe, even if you drag down, that's not a problem. You'll be getting the answers everywhere. So if I type here, let's say as AC, I'll be getting mobile. Okay. So I repeat, what I've done is I selected this data and I've given the name over here as Nipu on the top. You see, I selected and the name is given in the name box as Nipu. Perfect. I hope this answers the question. You can, Hosni, you can put column headings if you want. If you should put column headings. Abul. So Abul says why hlookup is not used in the company and corporates. I'll tell you how many approximately how many rows do we have in Excel? 1 million. And how many columns we have? Around 16,000 approximately. So columns are less, the records are more. So obviously we want data which should be growing vertically downwards rather than growing horizontally forward. So 99% companies in the world use VLOOKUP, they don't use hlookup because number of columns are less, number of rows are much better. And when we press enter, the cursor goes down. It doesn't go on the right hand side, right? So people have more comfort level in, extending data downwards. All right. Now, here we have the option of the another topic we have like match and index, everyone. Let's see the match and index topic over here. I'm in this particular sheet. So please observe, what does match do? Match gives you the position number of a text in a column. Okay. So in this column, what is the position of camera? Please observe here. What is the position of a camera in this particular column? So camera stands at position number 7. So this is giving us 7. What does match give you? Match will give you the position of a text in a particular array. And how do we write it? Please observe. Equal to match. This is the value. Lookup value, you understand. Lookup array is nothing but table right now. So this is the lookup value. Okay. Comma. You see lookup array. So lookup array is the entire text over here. I can select this data without the column headers. Comma 0. 0 means exact match. So if you are confused, see the color which is blue color, see the color which is orange color. Okay. And when I press enter, I'm getting the value here as, okay. So here I should have selected this particular cell, comma 0, right? So what I need to do is see the orange color and see this blue color, you'll be able to understand. So match gives you the position number of a text in an array. If I write as laptop, I'll be getting laptop position number. If I write AC, I'm getting AC number and camera. Okay, everyone. So let me write down some name over here. Perfect. Now, I want to find out the position of SIMA. Okay, let's try to understand the position of SIMA in this data set. So let me just move it right hand side. And the value would be, it would be equal to match, lookup value, which is SIMA. And I need to select this data, comma, 0. Okay, now SIMA is repeated twice. So this one and this one is SIMA. So it should not be more than once. So I can just keep this data somewhere on the top like this. Enter. So it says position number is 2. If I copy and paste over here, Preeti, it says number 8. If I say Sen Gupta, Control V, it tells me 4. Okay, everyone. So match will give you the position number of a value in that array. And now the index will give the value on that position. Everyone, index is going to give you value of that position. So if you write here in this column, what is value in the position 1? It tells you fridge. If you type here 3, it will tell you AC. If you type here, let's say 6, it will tell you speakers. So speakers is a 6th position in this particular value here array. So what is the method and how do you write it? Please observe. Suppose I write here, let's say as 3, and I want to find out what is the position, what is the value on that position. So I'll write as index. Index, it says array. So I'll select this array option and I can put comma 3. Okay. So you see array value and this is a row number. So row number is the, in this case, row number 3 is AC and I can just enter. So if I write 4, if I write 5, if I write 6, I will repeat again, equal to index. What does index give? It gives you the value of, okay, so I can select this comma and I can select this value, enter. So this is what you call as the value at that position. So I can type it. Right. Any questions on index and match, everyone? Index and match.
Sir, can you please repeat the method again, sir?
Which one? Index or match?
Sir, match.
Match. Okay. So match gives you the position number and index gives you value at that position. Okay. Sorry. So please have a look here. What is the position number of Sen Gupta in this data? Number 4, correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, how do I get it? Equal to match. I do not know how to write a formula. Let's assume. So you see, lookup value is this particular value. Lookup array is this data set. Lookup array is this data set, and match will become as 0 as the exact match. So let's begin. Comma. I will select this value, comma 0. When you press enter, Sen Gupta is position number 4 and Samanya is position number 6. Preeti is position number, how much? 8. So match gives you position number and index gives you the value at that position. Okay. Definitely this will require
Sir,
some, yeah.
If we wanted to show the in VLOOKUP the exact match, if we wanted to show the product code instead of price, what should we do then?
Tell me the product code column number.
2.
Right. So this 4 is the column index number I've replaced with 4. This 4 I have to replace.
Okay, I understood this. Thank you.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So now this was index and match, everyone. Index and match was a function. Now, do you want to see combination of index and match? Yeah, index and match. How do we see the combination of index and match? Everyone, we have 30 minutes left. I'll try to complete the topics which are given. Okay. In this 30 minutes, these are some important topics which are used in the organization. Okay. Now, during the process, everyone, you will require some help as well. So I have free videos, something on YouTube, some paid courses are there. So let me show you my channel where you can see the latest new features which are coming. Do you know what is the latest feature in Office 365 which has come? It is a sequence function which was there. And also now they have launched how to take a data from a picture. How to take a data from picture. So from a PDF document, it's a printout. you can take a photo from there and you can get the answers. This is the way people have launched it. Now, here is the GPT. Now I'm also giving you some help, everyone. Chat GPT is trending. You should compulsory upgrade on that. If the college teaches you or not, you have to learn and upgrade by yourself. So teach me, act like a teacher, and explain me VLOOKUP with example. Okay. Right. Please see, it is giving you the example, syntax, and also with the data. It is creating a data. What else do you need? To do this activity, I had to take at least 20 minutes to prepare for the training session. But now this has become so easy that anyone can do it, right? So explain me the index function. Okay. This will tell you again in a simple language. So now GPT is available in Excel, Word, PowerPoint, Power BI as well. So you will be able to see a lot of content on this particular channel. I will share the link in the chat window. So now, suppose you want to become a data analyst, what are the steps and how do you become a data analyst? You can have a look on this as well. So currently, if you know that ChatGPT 4.0, which is code interpreter, which was launched on 9th July somewhere, 9 July it was launched. And we were able to crack that and understand how it will be helpful for all the people. And now there's an AI in BI as well. We also have the Chat GPT with Power BI and also with the Excel. So these are the some topics which you can have a look on, and you can go through that as well. Secondly, when you go to the corporate company, definitely there are some questions and answers they'll be asking you, so that you'll be able to lead on that. So this is a website. You'll be able to get some courses as well on that. Some courses which are related to industry standards. There you can pick up and see that example as well. But since you are freshers, you can obviously go through the latest content which are coming in the market right now. Okay. Now, moving on to the next part, I wanted to show you the combination of index and match. Only 10% people will understand if you pay attention, right? Combination of index and match. It's not difficult. Trust me. It is not difficult. Only thing is you have to pay laser focus attention. Let me show you that example. Combination of index and match. Okay. Now, Turjo Saha. Right. Suppose you get this kind of data. Please observe when you have a 2D matrix. Okay, 2D matrix. I will also draw with you, Anika. So here we have a two-way data set right now. If you see the column heading, we have the name of the cities, Pune, Mumbai, Chennai. And we have the months over here, January to September. So right now, if you see the data is given here. So what is the value in Chennai in the month of May? Can anyone tell me what is the value of Chennai in the month of May?
40.
40.
Right.
40.
I will write down as Dhaka. Okay. So Dhaka in the month of May is 40. Suppose if I write down Mumbai, Mumbai is the name of the city in India. So you see Mumbai in month of May, it's how much value is given as 50. So I'll be getting the value 50 over here. How do I get the answers? So if you see, this is one column heading, and we are getting the value in the center. Is it possible to get the answers? So if I write here Pune, and if I write here as January, I'm getting the value as 46. So how do I get the answer 46? Please observe. It is with the help of index and match. So first thing, equal to index. What does index do? Will it give me a position number or will it give me a value?
Value.
Value, right? Exactly.
Value.
So right now it is asking for array. This is my array. Please observe. This is my array. And here, comma, the row number. Do I know the row number? I don't know row number. I don't know the column number. So how do I get the row number? Using the match function. Remember, what does the match function do? It gives us the value of row number. So I will put here a match function. What do I want here? Row number of January. Okay, comma, in this location, comma 0, comma, match function. I will repeat again, don't worry. Pune location, comma, and I want to find out in this area, comma 0. Okay. To more simplify everyone, let me write down here as match. What is the position number of Pune, comma, in this location? 1. What is the position number? Okay, position number of Jan in this location. It's how much? 1. So if I write here Dhaka and August. So Dhaka is position number 3, everyone, and August is position number 8. August is position number 8. So what is the function? Match function. What is the function? Match function, both the places. Now, how do I write this function? Equal to index. Selected this data. What is this data? This is the array I'm selecting. Then row number, column number. What is row number? 3. Column number 8. Or, row number 8, column number 3. So I can put here comma. This is the row number and comma. This is the column number. And I can close the bracket, right? When I press enter, I'm getting 52. If I write here Mumbai, 96. So this H2 and H1 was created separately. What I'll do is I will copy this, Control C. Instead of H2, Control V. And I can just copy, Control C. And replace Control V. So you see, answer remains the same. So this is what they call combination of match and index. Combination of match and index. Okay. Now people get confused mostly in the organization based on this particular topic here. But now it's difficult to learn in 10 minutes. I understand. But if you understand the logic at least, why do we use it? Then it will be very easy. Functions you can learn. You can also tell them Control A, Control C. You can go to Boss GPT, Control V, and tell them, explain me this topic. Okay. So this will give you all the explanation. What exactly is this? Use GPT, use BARD, everyone. You should use GPT and BARD by default for most of the work, except in exams. You should use it everywhere. Okay. Exams, otherwise Moshi will tell me, what did you teach my participants? They are copying. Do not copy that thing. Perfect, everyone. The numbers will be highlighted automatically. Yes. If you want the numbers to be highlighted automatically, we have to do something. What you can do is copy, Control C, select this data. I copied the formula, everyone. Select this data in the manage rules or new rule option. In the manage rules option, this is a high level topic, everyone. And what I can do is here I have to paste the formula, not this one, but some other formula, and then you can get the answers. So this will also highlight the answer. Now, this is a lengthy topic, so I'll not cover it right now. It's a lengthy topic there. Perfect. So this was about the VLOOKUP, index, match and all. This was very important, so I covered it first. Data validation we have covered. We have seen how to work on if condition. And now we'll talk about the pivot table. Suppose if I miss one topic, will you be able to find out the answers by yourself, or you will not be able to?
We will.
Exactly.
Yes, sir, we can.
Exactly. So now when I started learning and training, there was no teacher to me. I've learned 30 softwares by myself, right? Excel, Word, PowerPoint, Outlook, VBA. So imagine after learning 100 hours, I was able to teach people for 16 hours. So you can definitely get the answers by yourself. That is not a big deal. Yes. Yeah, you have my channel. You can see from there as well. So let's see the important topic, pivot table. How to use pivot table. I will give VLOOKUP 5-star. I will give VLOOKUP 5-star. This is the most important topic in the organization. All the data analysts will use this particular topic, pivot table. Let's see how do we work on that. Perfect. This is the Excel file, everyone. Let me open. This is the pivot table. Now, this is the data. Please have a look on the data. This data is a very interesting data because it has everything. When you go to watch a movie, you like to see action, romance, thriller, suspense, comedy, everything, right? For me, this is something which the data is given here. These are the dates. We have a textual, which is manager. We have the age. We have the product, state, district, sales, and quantity. All these values will be given on this location. You see, this is a beautiful. So this is a data which contains everything, date, text, numbers, and everything. What I want to do is, I want to find out how much sales I've got from this particular district, how much sales from this particular state, how much sales from this particular product, and how much sales from this managers. Let's do it, everyone. Insert menu bar. I have kept my cursor anywhere in the location. Insert menu bar, pivot table, and OK. I repeat, keep your cursor in the data anywhere. Insert menu bar, pivot table, and I can just click on OK. When you click on OK, this will create a pivot table separately named as sheet 1. I can pick up this managers into rows and sales into values. So which manager has given the highest sales? Let me sort it in descending order. Palak Bharuka, Pramod Pawar, these are the people who have given the highest sales. So the promotion for them in the next month is Pakka, or the next year is 100%, 100%, I can say. They will be promoted definitely. When the recession comes, these are the people under radar. They have to go out of the company as early as possible. So I repeat, I will repeat the topic for you. Please have a look here. How did I create a pivot table? I kept my cursor, insert menu bar, pivot table, and click on OK. So I picked up managers into rows and I picked up sales into values. It gave me the answers. So how do I create one more pivot table? Control A, Control C, Control V. Okay. So instead of managers, I want based on product. Control A, Control C, Control V. Instead of product, I want the dates. Control A, Control C, Control V. Instead of this dates, I want here district. Control A, Control C, and Control V. Okay. So instead of district, what I want here now is maybe age. Okay. Age wise, how many people have done? Sorry. So these are all the pivot tables which are created. How much time it took me? Hardly less than 5 minutes. Copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, and I've got the answers. So now, if I want to create a dashboard, right? Have you heard about dashboard, right? In Excel and Power BI, dashboards can be created. And I'll be showing you how to create dashboard in 6 minutes. In just 6 minutes. And trust me, these are the dashboard which people prepare in the organization. Only 6 minutes. Trust me. Let's begin. These are the charts. These are the tables we have created. Now I'll create a separate sheet named as dashboard. What is the time right now? It's 8:15. By 8:22, how much? 8:22, I'll be able to create a dashboard within 6-7 minutes. Let's begin. So first thing, I will select this data, insert menu bar, and I'll create a bar chart. Everyone, not so difficult topic. Please see. I created a bar chart, Control C. In the dashboard sheet, Control V. I repeat. I selected this chart, insert menu bar, and I created pie chart. Okay, this kind of pie chart. And now Control X, maybe cut, and Control V. Okay. Cosmetic wise, you have to understand 7 minutes is lesser time. But if you'll get a lot of time in the organization, here I will select this data, insert menu bar, and I'll create a line chart. Control X, Control V. Let me know if it is difficult for you. Control X is for cut, Control V is for paste. I go back again, selected this data, insert menu bar, and maybe I can create some column chart over here. Okay. And I will select some top 10 options. Control X, I'll go to this dashboard, Control V. Okay. And the last one, I'll go to this particular sheet. I'll select only top 10. And here I can go to insert and create one column chart, Control X, and go to this place, Control V. Please tell me any difficulty in creating this charts, anyone?
No, sir.
No, perfect,
No,
right?
sir.
As I promised you, it's still 6 minutes. I asked you, right? By 8:22. Right now, it's hardly 2 minutes. Now, I want this dashboard to be interactive. How do I create an interactive dashboard? So first thing, I'll go to this place, double click on this slice, and you can just try to rotate. You can rotate this particular pie chart accordingly. Okay. Not so important, but for time being, I'll just go back to dashboard here. Yeah. Now, what I want to do is I want the dashboard to be interactive. I hope you can give a title that East-West University sales report or dashboard. On the top, you can give a title. But coming to a point, I want to create here a slicer, a filter option. So in the insert menu bar, you see this is an option named as slicer. So I kept my cursor in the data set and I clicked on slicer option to create a slicer for manager, create a slicer for state and district. Click on OK. Selected those slicers, Control X from my keyboard. In the dashboard, I can Control V. Where should be a slicer? On the left-hand side or on the right-hand side, according to you?
Left-hand side.
Left-hand side, perfect. Left-hand side is the correct answer. If you see Amazon, Flipkart, Make My Trip, Goibibo, Trivago, all those will have a slicer on the left-hand side or a filter on the left-hand side. So now I will delete this one. So if I select this name, which is Ganesh Pawar, how many charts are changing, everyone? How many visuals are changing according to you?
One.
One. Yes, perfect. Perfect. If I select one district in India, you see again only one slicer is changing. So what I want is only one chart is changing. I want all the charts should change. So then I can right click on this place, right click on the slicer, and I can tell them report connections. And here I can tell them select all the reports, all the pivot tables, and click on OK. Now when I select Ganesh Pawar, I'm getting the whole detail about Ganesh Pawar, Gopal Agarwal, Mahesh Siroya, and so on. So I'm getting all the answers about these people. I repeat, suppose I right click on this district, report connections. I want to connect all the pivot charts and pivot tables with this particular slicer, and I can click on OK. So when I select Pune, I can tell you how much sales is done in Pune location. Okay, how much sales is done in the Pune location. It's in this location. Yeah, I can tell you 144937. In Pune location, Pune is the name of the city. I'm calling from Pune right now. In this Pune city, maximum sales are coming from age 33 and age 29. Those are the people who have got it. And only hard disk is sold in the Pune location. So I can keep on selecting to get all the answers. And I can clear filter. Now, this is an interactive filter, everyone. You can make it more fancy by selecting the slicer and creating some good looking dashboard if you spend a lot of time. And this is the dashboard here. I can pick up, I can select this brush icon, select this dashboard, and few minutes, not more than that. So now when you're going to an organization, if the first thing they'll ask you, do you know how to create pivot table, pivot charts, and dashboard? We have learned how to create a dashboard in less than 4 minutes. I asked till 8:22, but we have completed till 8:20. So you see, I can select and the whole dashboard will change. This is the interactive dashboard. Obviously, you'll be spending more time. And creating that dashboard. Fariha definitely will require a practice. You can see this recording one more time and get the understanding. Perfect, everyone. So these are all the topics of reports, dashboards, and VLOOKUP. This is what I've been able to cover right now. Now, I think Moshi, I'll give time for Q&A, right, for them.
If if you have any queries regarding the today's session, you may feel free to ask any questions.
Yes, Hassan says. Okay, Rakin has asked me an important question. Rakin Absar AI Jamai, which is asking a question. Is VBA programming important or not? VBA programming is not important. I'll tell you the problem with VBA. VBA is outdated. VBA is outdated. You should not use VBA. First of all, I'll tell you which colleges are teaching VBA right now. Okay. I'm in touch with many universities in which country? Many countries. I don't remember the name. So please see. Just have a look. So I was watching a VBA, had some doubt regarding it. It's a State University of New York, Buffalo. In the United States also, this VBA is still taken, but this is still outdated. Trust me. What is the replacement for VBA? The replacement for VBA is, I'm just writing here, it's Power Query. It is Power Query. Power Query is a combination of Excel, SQL, and VBA. It is used for automation of entire work. And I would suggest you don't go for VBA. VBA is outdated. It is Power Query, which is trending in the market. So these are some students which I have. I've never met them, but these are people from those universities still studying on this. This is Buffalo. It's a name of university in New York. So their college still goes through this VBA topic. So this is the answer for Rakin Absar El Jami. So yeah, slicer option. Abul, I'll show you the slicer option. Please have a look here. How do I create a slicer? First of all, the question is, how do I create a slicer? I'm in this particular report. I will just click inside, insert menu bar, and I can click on slicer option here. In the slicer option, I will select managers and district and click on OK. I will select this Control X, paste into a dashboard, and here I can just drag and drop. Now right click on this particular slicer. I can click on report connections, select this particular slicer over here, the functions over here, right click on the slicer, report connections. Here I can select the option on this location and click on OK. So when you select something, the whole dashboard or the report gets updated. Entirely will get updated. Right. Perfect. Yes, this was the answer. Can you show the pivot again? Google spreadsheet is used, Farina. Yes, Google spreadsheet is used by some of the organization. I agree with that. The bigger organization, bigger companies don't use Google spreadsheets. They use Microsoft Excel. Yes, Nusrat, I'll be showing you. 1 second. Okay, now I'll show you how to bring the data from a PDF document also. And also there's one pivot table again. Yes. So how do I create a pivot table in less than 5 seconds? Please understand. Here, insert menu bar, and I can click on pivot table. In the raw data, I can click on pivot table, and here I can just click on OK button. This will create a separate Excel sheet with this data set. Now I can drag managers into rows, and I can pick up here sales into values. Okay, manager into rows, sales into values. I can Control A, Control C, and Control V, copy paste, replace managers with product. Control V, replace managers with district. Control V, replace managers with state, and so on. So like this, you can create a pivot table. Ittihadur, are you an independent contractor? No, sir. I am the owner and founder of a company. And I also work for colleges and schools and institutes. I'm not right now, no more an independent. I have the company which I'm running right now. All right. How to get a PDF data into Excel? There's a question which is asked by one of the participants. How to convert PDF into Excel? I can show you a trick by which you can convert PDF to Excel in just 3 or 4 button clicks. Yes. So let's see, how do I bring the PDF data in Excel? Please have a look here. First of all, I should show you how does a PDF look like. Okay. PDF looks like I have in the Power Query. Right. Please see, this is one file, which is a credit card statement. I want to bring this data in my Excel. Please have a look here. In 3 button clicks, no coding required. In the data tab, I can click on get data from file from PDF. I repeat, data tab, get data from file from PDF. This is the option, everyone. Data tab, get data from file from PDF. And then paste the URL, select this file one. I selected that file one. And here I can select table 001 and then click on load button. Please see, I selected table 00 and then click on load button. Here, the whole PDF is converted into an Excel format, and this is editable. You see, this is mostly editable data set right now. So that's how you can convert quickly into a tabular format. No need of coding, nothing would be required here.
Thank you, dear participants.
Right.
We are taking no questions. From now on, our General Secretary of our club will announce a surprise gift for you. Bhaiya,
Surprise test.
Surprise gifts. So
Acha, surprise gifts, okay.
yes, so for our participants, there is some special gifts from our Pawan Lalwani sir. So I would like to share my screen.
You want to share the screen? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
Pawan Lalwani sir and his team, for our participants, he has offered a special discounts for our participants who are participating in our Fine Excel program. For Power BI courses, they will get 60% discounts, and they can avail this till Monday. And not only Power BI, they can also have Microsoft Excel, and they will be getting 30% discounts on his Microsoft Excel's courses. So you can visit to his website. We will be mailing you all the details, and you can avail that. The deadline is up to Monday.
thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So
yes. So everyone, what I would suggest you is watch the videos, practice it. That is what it is missing. Practice it. And there's a lot of competition already. There are 400 people who are attending the session, number one. There's ChatGPT who's troubling you. There's a lot of competition in the market. The more better skills you have, the more chances of getting a job, opening a company. One person is asking, can I be an entrepreneur? Yes, definitely. If you have a lot of money from backend, you can definitely become. But I would suggest first to do a job for a few years and then you can think of. But directly don't become an entrepreneur. It's not a good idea unless you are like Mark Zuckerberg or someone. Otherwise, no. So yes. Orhan, you have a question, please.
So actually, we can take the data from a picture. Like I tried to take data from the picture in my phone and I was able to do it. But when I tried to use the computer version, there is no option to use photos to take data. Like, can you say anything on that?
That is recently launched. It is in the premium version. Even I don't have right now. But yes, it is possible. In the data tab, you can click on get from pictures. It has not been rolled out for Indian and Bangladesh people anyone, neither for Indians as well. So it is still in the US market only. It will be soon launching over here. But it is possible in the desktop version.
Yes, sir, I have done it with my phone. Like I have done it with my phone. Like in my phone version, like,
phone, it is there. Phone. I'm talking about the desktop version, but phone desktop version, it is not there. Phone version, it is there already.
Sir, I have a
Yes.
question.
Please.
Sir, do you have any suggestions for students who want to make some startup or some entrepreneurship, sir? So if you give me some suggestion about it, that it will be helpful for us, that which types of work we should do in our student life to make some thinking about some very big. Sir. If you say about
See, I don't know about your background, and the answer which I'll give will be very vague and general.
सर मैं बिजनेस बैकग्राउंड का हूँ सर। तो मुझे आपसे सर ये पूछना था कि मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ ये मेरे स्टूडेंट लाइफ में जो मुझे हेल्प करे फ्यूचर में कोई बड़ा एंटरप्रेन्योर बनने का, और मैं चाहता हूँ सर कुछ बड़ा करने का। सो मेरे लिए क्या सजेस्ट होगा आपकी तरफ से जो मैं कर सकता हूँ?
जितना ज्यादा, I'll tell you one simple logic. The domain department work could be anything. जितना ज्यादा लोग का फायदा करोगे उतना ज्यादा आप सक्सेसफुल हो जाओगे। अब वो फायदा कैसे होगा? Either by giving them some जैसे for example, I'll take my example over here. I came on YouTube. When I was training in the classrooms, I was getting 30 people, 40 people, 50 people at a time. I went online and started educating, and there were like people who were been benefited by this particular videos. Let me show you that thing. So the maximum people you are able to reach, okay, that is where the actual power is right now. So think about the masses where you can benefit them. It can be in different directions, different angles as well. That is the way, that is a method by which you can reach, you can be a successful person. You have to keep people before you. Remember, you have to keep people before you. So this is what I've got here. And there are 12,000 videos. What I did was, my field, for me, what is the measurement of my success? If my student is successful, then the teacher is successful. Okay. First, I keep my participants in front. So for you, I think any domain department, you think if you're able to make people more profitable, more beneficial, then you can think about, and masses, it should be maximum people. Okay. Then only you'll be successful. Okay.
Thank
But
you.
the other answers, I'm still, if you sit with me one-on-one, I'll be able to answer that. Maybe when I come to Bangladesh, or if you come to India, we'll be able to do that. But right now, it will be vague answer if I give it.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, dear participants, for your questions. And thank you as well as you, sir, for sharing your valuable insights with us. We are honored to have you here. Dear participants, you are continuing in this journey. I wish you all the very best. Your determination and hard work will undoubtedly lead you to remarkable success in this event. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice evening. Bye-bye. All the best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Goodbye.
Thank you so much.